Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
And it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup Playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show. Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
As they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, where we are trackside for the final game of round-robin play in the 2024 St. Margaret Fall Face Off, the premier preseason event of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League. There's one more bridge to cross, folks, before the knockout round gets going tomorrow night. And we have a special edition of PIHL Hockey Night Live for you on TenbandTV, presented by Soleco Advisors, as the North Allegheny Tigers in white, they of Class AAA, Penguins Cup finalists in 2024, take on another Penguins Cup finalist from 2024, representing Class 2A, the Cinderella story of last spring's postseason, the Penn Trafford Warriors. And for the first time in 31 years, the Warriors reached the Penguins Cup final at the Lemieux Complex this past March against incredible odds. A team that quite literally backed its way into the playoffs, getting the 8th and final seed, became just the second team in a quarter century of PIHL hockey to win a quarterfinal playoff game over a number 1 seed, stunning the reigning state champions of Class AA, the South Fayette Lions. They then defeated geographic nemesis Norwin in the Penguins Cup semifinal before bowing to Penguins Cup champion Thomas Jefferson at the barn in Cranberry Township. And there is a new man behind the bench for Penn Trafford this season, Chris Cerruti. The Penn Trafford alumnus is out. Brian Zagorek, another former Penn Trafford player from the class of 09, is in. And Zagorek himself, a longtime assistant to Cerruti for 5 seasons, 15 years in all as a youth instructor, and he's got the Warriors pretty much picking up right where they left off. Penn Trafford, winners of their first 2 round-robin games in Division C, as in Crosby. Penn Trafford last week winning a dramatic shootout against Chartiers Valley by a 5-4 final score before blanking Bethel Park, as Aiden Drotos, who scored a couple times late to tie that game against Char Valley, scored the first goal, which proved to be all the Warriors needed. And Drotos number 23, has been the hot hand in the preseason for Penn Trafford, which warms up off to our left. Drodos, unofficially, prior to last night's late games, was the overall goals leader in the round-robin portion of the St. Margaret tournament with 5 goals in all, and he also had 1 assist in 2 preseason games. And there's Drodos, number 23, taking the warm-ups. And he really could be a big star in this league, as he spent a lot of time playing with Penn's elite last season, scoring 61 points with his junior team. Played only 6 regular season games as a freshman, but in those 6 games, 6 goals, 2 assists, and in 2 playoff games, the semifinals and the finals, Drodos scored for Penn Trafford in both of those games. So certainly keep an eye on him as the focal point of Brian Zagorak's attack here in this preseason finale. And for the North Allegheny Tigers, under third-year bench boss Andrew Cease, they are trying to win the St. Margaret Fall Face Off tournament for the second time in a 3-year span. North Allegheny has won 9 of those all time, more than any other school in the 30-plus year history of this event. Last year, the Tigers, 14-4-2 in PIHL Class 3A, good for the 3rd playoff seed in a very competitive top flight. They beat Pittsburgh Central Catholic at home at the Barrel Complex, then won a hard-fought game against Seneca Valley, which had been the playoff bugaboo for the Tigers in recent years, before losing a heartbreaker to Pine Richland in the Penguins Cup Championship Final. And last year in the St. Margaret Fall Face-Off, NA beat Pine Richland, and Armstrong, the team that they vanquished for the 2022 title, but lost to Franklin Regional to be eliminated from the knockout round. This year, NA is coming off a 1-0 loss to Bethel Park, followed by a 5-0 win over the Chartiers Valley Colts. And goaltending has been the name of the game for North Allegheny. Cam Junker, .889 save percentage last season, number 35 in white, a .242 goals against average. That was 7th best in the 3A classification. Took the tough luck loss against Bethel Park, but he certainly could be a rising star for the Tigers this year. He was a very capable backup last year under starting goaltender Andrew Long, and we will see if he gets the nod here tonight or if it will be the newcomer, Messier Trevino, the Pittsburgh Predators product, who, with the Predators, had 5 wins, including 2 shutouts, and was lights out, .962 save percentage last season, and it was Trevino who got the win against the Colts. And for the Tigers, a team that's trying to reload again after, for the 2nd year in a row, losing a lot of offense to graduation. Now, a lot of their offense could once again come from their defense. Mark Joyson and Travis Lamarck, number 1 and 2 respectively. Both very versatile players. Joyson, one of the top 10 scorers in the 3A classification, 20 points last year, 4th on the team, as the Tigers get a last-second talking to from Andrew Cease. And Travis Lamarck, who's out here wearing the alternate captain's A for North Allegheny. 6 points in 19 games for him last year. 18 points in 56 career high school games. He had a big night in the win over Chartiers Valley earlier this week with a goal and an assist. And he and the Tigers win this opening face-off and move the puck from right to left on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin this final preseason game for both these clubs before one of them heads on to the elimination round starting tomorrow night. Here is Lamarck above the left circle, forcing the save from Penn Trafford's starting netminder, and in the cage for Penn Trafford is number 56, Jackson Narkis, the Steel City Ice Renegades product. 26 wins, 292 goals against, 894 save percentage with the Ice Renegades last season. Only 2 varsity appearances in 3 years for Narkis. Last year, Chris Cerruti had a revolving door of goalies. 5 different players dressed and played in between the pipes for Penn Trafford in 2023-2024, excuse me. And Tyler Funk, the freshman, making his playoff debut, was a headline grabber. He played out of his mind in that game against South Fayette, and we wondered if we might see Funk in goal tonight, but at least for the start of this the start of this game, that is not the case. Tigers continue to operate. Meanwhile, in the attacking zone early in a scoreless first period as Lamarck tries to keep it in off his skate, but cannot. Coming the other way for Penn Trafford, Drew Hall to Aiden Drodos. Drodos with a wrister, and that save is made by Cam Junker. Wraparound try by Drodos, and a good play by Lamarck to anticipate. Adam Bradley, the junior newcomer, getting physical on defense for NA as Penn Trafford wants to make a change behind the action. Bradley reversing this puck to Lamarck. Lamarck outletting for Will Kusunich. Kusunich made his varsity debut last November for the Tigers, lost this puck at the last second to Marco Ferraccio. Gianni Locchiato reaching for that puck for NA a moment ago before it comes to TJ Ferguson. Ferguson, 2 points in 2 preseason games as Penn Trafford ices this puck. Ferguson a goal in that Penn's Cup final loss for the Warriors. And it was Ferguson's goal that actually put the Warriors ahead in that game early in the second period before Scott Allen pulled one back for Thomas Jefferson, and then the floodgates just kind of opened on the underdogs. Tigers control the face-off. Justin High, senior forward, along the far wall. Has his stick tied up by Rylan Kisty, the sophomore defenseman. Centering pass for High. Turnaround shot of the save made by Narcus. Tigers have the rebound. Joey Mitchell, the junior, knocked off that puck. High gets it right back for NA. Tigers playing on the front foot here early in the first period. High in front of the Penn Trafford bench, unable to keep it inside the offensive zone as Ferraccio ices it for the Warriors. Ferraccio, 9 goals for Penn Trafford last year, second on the team, but didn't have any after January 11th. And if he can become a more consistent scorer for Penn Trafford in 24-25, well, the Warriors will have something going there. Roman Catello down the right wing for Penn Trafford. Plays it out in front off the defenseman's stick, that of Johnny Castillo. And to the opposite side from an angle. That glanced off the post to the right of Cam Junker. A hard shot there from a bad angle by the sophomore Brock Bieneman. Gavin Patterson trying to play it for Penn Trafford. Bieneman up to Catello. Catello poke check by Alex Costa. Costa scoring his first varsity goal last February in the regular season curtain dropper against Bethel Park. He gets this puck the length of the ice. Andrew Cease wants to make a line change here with 4 minutes gone by. Costa to his defensive partner Lamarck. Lamarck threw that puck behind the intended target, Kusunich. Bieneman far side up the left wing boards. Bradley to the vacant left wing where Lamarck takes it and sends it up to Cedric Odie. Bieneman touches it to the NA blue line. Lamarck near side. Cross ice a little too far for Bradley. Drodos trying to cause chaos. Gianni Locchiato, Shaha Panthers product. Save made at the other end by Narcus, and the rebound scooped up by Patterson. Gavin Patterson, senior defenseman. Huge goal in that epic quarterfinal upset for Penn Trafford last season, and credited with the game-winning goal in the subsequent playoff round against Norwin. Oh, one-timer by Drodos. What a save there by Junker. Could hear that from the T station as the Tigers ice this puck. Still no score first period. Face off to Junker's left. Caden Duran against Topher Moran. And the Tigers play this puck to the near boards. Off the glass. And all the way the length of the ice. Another icing call against NA. Same combatants in the face-off circle, and Penn Trafford wins it this time. Leonard wide of goal. Jake Leonard, the junior, missing the net on that shot from about 45 feet. Warriors gain the red line and send it deep. Leonard doing the honors as it's played up to Ed Shearer. Shearer, one of the early regular season stars last year for Andrew Cease's Tigers, a team that he described at the time as young and hungry. A lot of players had to get varsity time and prove themselves as the Tigers score. Ravi Desai. Oh, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Desai gets the rebound and tucks it under the bar over a prone Jackson Narcus to give North Allegheny a 1-0 lead. 11 minutes left, first period, as Desai, the junior, and normally a setup man up front for NA, gets his first goal of the preseason. Desai, 13 helpers last year, second most on the varsity Tigers, 18 points in all. Very strong under-the-radar player for North Allegheny. Bounces in front to Narcus, and the net behind the Penn Trafford keeper has become dislodged. Off the face-off, Mitchell on goal, and a loud save made there by Narcus. Now this game early on with a very good pace to it. North Allegheny has the only goal scored just moments ago by Ravi Desai. Turnaround shot on Junker, taken by Ferguson, and that is held by the North Allegheny senior. Wholesale changes for both sides before this face-off to Junker's right. Duran this time going against Castillo, and Castillo gets the better of him. Kyle M. up ahead of the play to Shearer. Shearer to the corner for M, the varsity newcomer. From the right point, deflected wide of goal in front by Castillo. Drodos on the back check will yield to Kisty, Cam Kisty, who has 1 point in 2 preseason games. Warriors try to get their breakout going with under 10 to go in the first period. Drodos draws a double team and he's knocked down. Play continues. Brian Zagorak wanted a penalty there, but none forthcoming. Drew Hall. He too had a big playoff last March for Penn Trafford. Lamarck bounces it inside the Penn Trafford zone. Rylan Kisty up to Cam Kisty, the alternate captain. Kasunich gains the red line and sends it in for the Tigers. The younger of the Kisties, Rylan, the sophomore, gets it up to Duran. Duran 1 against 2 with a trailer defensively in Odie. That puck pinballing around, it goes just wide of goal. Out in front, Drew Hall wide open, shoots, never made it on target. And we have a penalty called behind the play, a tripping minor indicated by the trailing referee with just over 9 minutes to go in this first period. And the game's first power play will belong to the Penn Trafford Warriors, down by 1. Now, Penn Trafford allowed 5 power play chances to Chartiers Valley and had to really buckle down and survive that game, survive the shootout to get the win. 0 power play chances allowed to Bethel Park in a lopsided victory. So you see where I'm going with this. The Warriors need to discipline their game and start generating some power play chances of their own to get in a comfort zone here. And as we approach the midpoint of the first period, the Warriors are on the man advantage with Ferguson deflecting this puck, into the home bench. Duran against Jake Fritz. Fritz, one of the role players last season for Andrew Cease, 8 points, 19 games, and one of several different goal scorers in the round-robin win over Chartiers Valley earlier in this tournament. 35 seconds off the penalty clock. Kusunich was trying to make something happen shorthanded for NA. Penn Trafford withstands. Catello, near side for Drodos. Drodos plays it around Lamarck. Aiden Drodos, the Penn's elite product, to the corner for Duran. Back to Drodos on this Penn Trafford power play. Duran all kinds of time and space, but goes back to Drodos. Drodos above the right circle. That shot blocked by Lamarck. Good gap control by the NA blue liner as the Tigers are able to get it clear. Fritz will get it the rest of the way with 45 to go in the minor penalty on Noah Logan. Drew Hall over the attacking line. Hall being chased by Costa. Hall out in front. It comes to Duran. Duran through a crowd. Save made Junker. It's still loose. Costa looking for it. Hall has it. Back it comes to Caden Duran. Duran through a crowd. That's blocked by Costa. And Costa sends it up ahead to Gianni Locchiato. Locchiato shorthanded. Nuzzles that nylon for North Allegheny. The Shaha Panther was on the prowl, and it's 2-0 Tigers. 7:15 left first period. A shorthanded goal for Gianni Locchiato. His second of the preseason, and we've said it once, we've said it 100 times. Shorthanded goals can be a killer. A lot of time left, obviously, but not much left on this first Penn Trafford power play. 13 seconds until Logan is sprung. And the Tigers have doubled their advantage. Lamarck off the face-off win, gets it clear, and that should just about do it. Moran eating up the rest of the penalty time. Moran on goal, and a kick save made there by Narcus as the teams are back to even strength. Desai with it one more time. Desai to Shearer. Shearer couldn't take that pass. Ferracio unable to get around Shearer. Carter Schreier, the senior defenseman, on here for Brian Zagorak in a 2-0 game. Ravi Desai and Gianni Locchiato, the goal scorers, even strength and shorthanded respectively for NA. North Allegheny trying to win 2 of 3 in round robin action here. Moran, penalty coming up on the Tigers. Interference, the indication. Ben Zierski, the junior, taking one for the team there, and Penn Trafford gets their second power play of the first period. Shearer going off for NA, and Zierski, he had a big goal in that game against South Fayette, the playoff upset win, and it came in the game right after Tyler Brandabora had given South Fayette the lead. And I think, looking back, that was such a big key in that game. The fact that Penn Trafford was able to get such a quick answer after falling behind on the road. And one thing led to another, and Chris Cerruti eventually had a signature playoff win. Penn Trafford 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Hall down to Duran. Up top to Cam Kisty through a crowd, save Junker, rebound to the corner, cleared up, but not all the way out. Duran letting it go to the near corner. Lamarck is going to get there defensively for North Allegheny. It comes off the face mask of Aiden Drodos, and he's a little bit shaken up. It looks like Drodos wants to come off here as, oh no, he's going to stay on as Hall brings it over the attacking line. Duran, cross ice for Drodos. Drodos, the exciting sophomore, splitting the defense, but lost the puck to Lokiato. Tigers very aware of the scoring threat that Drodos possesses as they send this puck around the boards, and they are midway through the PK. Kisty outletting across two lines for Duran. Duran couldn't get it around Lokiato. Let's see if the Tigers continue to press shorthanded as Hall takes a hit from Lokiato playing that puck. 35 to go in this second Penn Trafford power play. Drodos with speed, right wing. He's contacted from behind, play continues. Drodos out in front, it's picked off easily by Moran. Last rush coming up possibly for Penn Trafford if Bieneman can get something started here. Moran applying some pressure to try and kill off the rest of this thing with time ticking away in the first period. And Moran comes up with a turnover. Lead pass to Bieneman. Bieneman off wing. Bieneman on goal. Junker the save. Oh, it's sitting on the goal line and it's swept out of there. How did that get through Cam Junker? Well, it doesn't matter because Noah Logan was Johnny on the spot. Patterson wide of goal as the teams are back to 5-a-side. Oh, NA really getting some puck luck there as that one stayed just shy of the goal line long enough to, for Logan to clean up the mess. Zierski near side. Through a crowd to Patterson. Patterson to Bieneman. Bieneman on goal. Junker was ready. Ferracio checked by Lamarck. Ferracio from the extended goal line is dispossessed by Lamarck again. Mitchell. Officials say he had the red line when he got rid of that puck. Mitchell taken down. Play continues. Justin High retaliating a bit on Patterson deep in Penn Trafford ice as the Warriors chase this puck to the far corner. And it comes up now to Justin High. High down the right wing, has a man cutting to the net. It is Kasunich, but Kasunich couldn't take the pass. Lokiato from an angle. That missed. Alex Costa from left point. That goes off a Warriors stick. Justin High to Lokiato. Warriors just trying to exhaust the area here and give those defensemen a breather. It's been almost all NA in this first period. Kasunich trying to use the boards. He's tied up by Cam Kisty. Duran gets it deep. Junker leaves his net to play this puck for Lamarck. Kisty skating to the right wing side. Kasunich takes it over and sends it the length of the ice. Rylan Kisty turned it over to the Tigers. Kasunich in the corner. Up it comes now to Drodos. Drodos is chased down from behind by Castillo. Duran near corner. Up to the point for Cam Kisty. Kisty off a skate. North Allegheny just taking away all those shooting lanes for Penn Trafford. Rylan Kisty around the boards for Duran. Duran out in front trying to move that puck quickly, but again, too many white shirts in the way. And here comes Costa in transition. Above the left circle, it's deflected out of play above Jackson Narcus. Face-off coming up in Warrior ice. That face-off is won cleanly by the Tigers. Shearer double teamed. To the corner for Castillo. Back to Johnny Castillo, trying to go out in front, and the man in front was taken down. That was Im, as this puck is sent off the netting. Final minute of first period play. NA with a 2-0 edge on Penn Trafford in this Division C, as in Crosby, round robin finale. Penn Trafford trying to climb out of a hole here and run the table in round robin play after wins over Chartiers Valley and Bethel Park. North Allegheny trying to make it 2 out of 3 as this puck is fired on Narcus by Kasunich, and Narcus will hang on. .45 ticks to talk here in the first. Face off to Narcus's left. Warriors control it, up to Drew Hull. Hall from above the circle, easy save for Junker. Noah Logan up the boards. Kisty retreating in front of his own bench to send that puck inside the NA line. Lokiato over the Penn Trafford stripe. Snapshot, that handcuffed Narcus, and the Warriors get it back to center. 15 seconds left. Logan looks things over, turned it over to Drodos, but Drodos and Duran were offside. And that is about the last person in this building that you want to turn the puck over to with that much open ice. Face-off outside the NA line is played up into the Tiger bench. Messier Cervino, the backup goaltender tonight for Cam Junker, looking for that puck. Last night we had a Crosby on Fox Chapel, and we have a Messier on North Allegheny. I guess we're getting into the generation where the parents are using famous hockey players for first names, so should be a lot of fun. In any event, we're having some fun here in Pittsburgh South Hills as the North Allegheny Tigers lead the Penn Trafford Warriors 2-0. Matt Popchock for this special edition of PIHL Hockey Night live on TenbandTV, live from the 2024 St. Margaret Fall Face Off on TenbandTV, presented by Soleiko Advisors.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
And it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup champion. Matt Popchock back here for PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by Soleiko Advisors, a special preseason edition of the program, live from the 2024 St. Margaret Fall Face Off at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. It's the round robin finale as quarterfinal action starts tomorrow night on TenbandTV just after 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here as period 2 begins with the Tigers offside. It is North Allegheny leading the Class 2A Penn Trafford Warriors by a 2-0 score. Special teams can decide a close hockey game. The advisors at Soleco Capital are a special team. Soleco advisors are leveraged by Soleco Capital to help you take control of the game. They deliver practical solutions to the financial challenges faced by late-stage startup and growth companies. If your brand new business is booming and you are ready to expand, Soleco Capital can give you the support you need to succeed. Visit them online at solecocapital.com to learn more, and be sure to follow them on LinkedIn. And once again, the live read proves prescient, as special teams have been important in this game. Penn Trafford falling behind early and trying to push back in that first period, but North Allegheny getting a shorthanded goal from Gianni Locchiato to double their lead, and that's where we stand at the moment. Cam Kisty using the boards to his advantage. Sends it off the glass before he's hit by Bradley. And up it'll come now to the Tigers' Mitchell. And a good save there by Narcus, trying to keep his team in the hunt here. Jake Fritz to take the face-off for NA against Caden Duran. Duran wins it. It's off the skate of Hall right to Logan. Justin High skating aggressively, couldn't get to that puck on time, but the Tigers do take it over inside the offensive zone. A yard sale in Penn Trafford territory as Hall has to retrieve his stick. Warriors on the counterattack. Duran. Far corner, out in front for Hall. Hall, backhander, never made it on goal. Good play there by Brock Murphy, the classic stay-at-home defenseman. Mitchell dispossessed by Patterson as High was knocked down in the left circle. Hall up the right wing. Drodos from the half wall. He's sent down to the ice by Murphy. Schreier unable to keep it inside the zone. Warriors scrambling to get back onside, and Drodos is a bit shaken up here. And Zagorak calling him to the Penn Trafford bench. Oh, you don't like to see that in a preseason game. And Drodos unhappy with himself as he sits down, and he is in some discomfort for some reason early in the second period, as this puck is deflected wide off the protective netting by Desai, who had the first NA goal of the evening. Face off to Narcus's left. Turnaround try by Kasunic. Stopped by Jackson Narcus. Junker patiently playing that puck to his defenseman Moran. Near corner, Nick Pasquale, the sophomore, on for his first shift of the night for Andrew Cease. Locchiato tied up along the far side by Catello. Catello, a product of the Armstrong Arrows AA travel hockey program. Penalty coming up on the Warriors, and we told you Penn Trafford has to stay out of the Bucks to keep their odds as high as they can keep them, playing against a AAA side here in the Group C finale, but easier said than done, I suppose, as Lorvins Huber, who is seeing his first ice time of the evening, will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free. Interference to call against the Warriors junior. And North Allegheny, for the first time, goes to the power play. Cam Kisty, unable to put that off the corner boards. Lamarck center point for this NA power play. Left side it comes now to Moran. Moran on the doorstep for Desai. He couldn't finish. Moran has this puck one more time. Centering pass for Locchiato. Locchiato waits, watches, pass to Desai again, and this time Narcus interrupted that play, and the Warriors are going to be able to clear the zone. 30 seconds off the penalty clock as Junker settles it down. Moran through center, met by Drew Hall, and here comes Ferguson shorthanded. Lots of white jerseys in the way, so Ferguson's just going to get that puck deep, take more time off the penalty clock. 1:05 to go in the minor infraction on Huber. Locchiato with a miscue. Scherer cleans it up. Lamarck at center. 45 to go in the NA power play. Lamarck goes after his own chip in. To the point for Moran. Down the middle to Kasunic. Kasunic on goal, and Narcus got a piece of that, I believe. Durant gets it back to center for the Warriors. Half a minute to go for Penn Trafford on this PK. Lead pass to Fritz. Fritz near side Kasunic. Kasunic is harassed by Cam Kisty, and that's good work by Kisty to protect that blue line. Kisty again on Fritz, messing with his mojo as Brock Murphy gets it free to Fritz. Kasunic near side, the penalty will expire, so Penn Trafford keeps it a 2-0 game, and we're back to 5 aside. 11.5 to go to the ice cut. Kasunic down low, intended for Kyle M. The pass too strong. Bieneman from his own boards. Lead pass to Duran. Duran over the bar. Murphy lost it at his feet. Logan trying to play it for NA. Patterson sends it inside the North Allegheny blue line. Logan under some pressure here from Drodos, who fortunately is back on the ice for the Warriors after being shaken up earlier. Bieneman and Drodos offside along the near boards. That's what preseason hockey is all about, working out those kinks and miscommunications, and Drodos looked a little frustrated as that offside call came. Bradley off the faceoff win for NA. Near side for Scherer. Scherer chips it deep into Penn Trafford ice. Leonard around the boards. Lamarck unable to cut it off. Moran, left wing circle. Trying to go to Desai. Desai too well covered. Scherer around the boards for Moran. 10 minutes to go in the second period. Lamarck at the left point. Ferrazio able to help the Warriors get it back to the neutral zone. NA re-enters Penn Trafford territory. Bradley out in front. That pass went off the skate of Zierski defensively. Tigers with it one more time. Moran on goal. Save again, Narcus. Patterson has the rebound and puts it off Ferrazio's helmet as he was trying to exhaust the area. Odie applying pressure for NA. Lamarck with a good keep there at the left point. To the near corner, Gavin Patterson around the boards and beyond Bradley. No icing, this USA Hockey crew says. Warriors changing on the fly. Odie calling for that puck as the Warriors were almost caught in a bad line change, but no harm done as Rylan Kisty brings it to center. Kasunic over the attacking line for Odie. Odie on goal, saved Narcus. The rebound is sitting there just above the crease. And Kasunic works it free for NA. Out in front, intended for Locchiato. Penn Trafford doing a good job collapsing in front of their netminder. That's knocked aside by Narcus, and Narcus will cover for a face-off as he is contacted up high and slow to help himself up, but no worse for the wear. Approaching the midpoint of this round-robin game. North Allegheny leading Penn Trafford 2-0 here in preseason play at the Ice Castle. Desai above the right circle. M to the point, near side for Pasquale. Pasquale just missing the net. Costa pinching to send it down low. Castillo under pressure, trying to get some help from Desai. Desai pokes it up to Costa. Costa toward goal. That's deflected just wide by Castillo. Stick save there by Narcus. It goes out of play. Now Andrew Cease will make a line change. Ditto his counterpart on the Penn Trafford bench, Brian Zagorak. Zagorak, interned with the Pittsburgh Penguins once upon a time, now has run his own youth hockey clinic for the last 15 years thereabouts. Lots of coaching experience to bring to the table as Penn Trafford makes a leadership change. Mitchell, near side. And we should point out also that there's a familiar face standing next to Andrew Cease, the NA bench boss, that of Mike Bagnotto, the longtime PIHL coach, who has rejoined the varsity Tigers as an assistant to Cease in 24-25 as Junker covers at the other end. Bagnotto, over the years, one of the most enjoyable coaches, head coaches in the PIHL to speak with, and won a lot of big games over the years for the North Hills area teams, NA and Pine Richland. Chance now for Desai. Desai to the goal. Desai draws the penalty. Will it be just a penalty or a penalty shot? It will be a penalty shot for Ravi Desai. A chance for the Tigers to tighten the proverbial vice here with 7:19 left in the second. And referee Vensko gives the North Allegheny junior the okay. And he gives Penn Trafford senior Jackson Narcus the okay. Desai to the goal. No goal. He tried to tuck it in behind Narcus, and Narcus got a piece with his stick to keep it a 2-goal affair. Oh, Desai with some really impressive hands there, but Narcus just barely keeping that puck out of the cage. Ferracio up to center. Well, let's see if that sparks Penn Trafford. Here comes Zierski putting it wide of the net. Desai staying on here after the failed penalty shot attempt as Zierski sends it to the corner. Tigers trying to get it back to center and do. Here's a chance for Shearer. Shearer with speed down the right side. Has Moran cutting to the cage, and Shearer will fire that puck wide as it comes back out in front, right to Bradley. Bradley through a crowd. He shoots. He scores. NA gets a third after all as Adam Bradley snaps it in behind Narcus with 6:42 till the ice cut. The erstwhile South Pittsburgh Rebellion product, and junior defenseman, with his first preseason tally. And North Allegheny, it's been a theme in round-robin action. They continue to spread the wealth offensively. Odie fanned on that attempted shot. Drodos, can he pull one back for Penn Trafford? We told you he's the one to watch, and he puts that on goal from a terrible angle, and Junker had to make a save. The Tigers icing this puck with 6:20 left. And this faceoff will come to Junker's right. Junker, a couple of seasons ago, making his varsity debut, his one and only game that particular season on varsity in a North Allegheny home game against Peters Township, a game in which the Tigers dominated for long stretches, but Peters Township rallied for an overtime victory. But one of the more memorable aspects of that game was the way Junker in that first appearance just really stood on his head for 2 periods and change. And he's developed into a pretty capable netminder for Andrew Cease. Oti with a hand pass. Could see that one from up here, and it was called from down there. Back to action. Kisty off the Penn Trafford face-off win. Ryland Kisty, that is, sends this puck behind the North Allegheny net. Pasquale defensively. Cam Kisty unable to keep it inside the zone. Bieneman resetting the play for the Warriors. Costa in a delayed offside situation. Watches Penn Trafford play this puck down the left wing. Castillo runs into Ryland Kisty as Shearer takes it over for the Tigers. Shearer trying to split the defense, nothing doing. Huber gets it just outside the blue line. Bieneman trying to get around Kyle M. M up to Castillo. Castillo between the circles. Bouncing puck to the corner via Catello. Tigers want to make a line change here as Bradley plays it defensively. Ryland Kisty flags it down, up to Bieneman. Lamarck from inside his own stripe, off a couple of Tiger sticks. Jake Fritz in behind the Penn Trafford net. Justin High with his back to the play, goes up to Bradley. One touch pass for Fritz. Tigers operating quickly here as Fritz goes to Mitchell, and Mitchell just misses. Final 4 minutes of period 2. North Allegheny in control. No, one too many moves there by High as Fritz is shaken up deep in Penn Trafford territory and play is whistled dead. And we will take a quick pause here as the on-duty EMT attends to the injured Jake Fritz. You're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by Soleco Advisors.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Cross ice, and it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show. The Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save.
And Fritz has been helped off the ice and is being attended to in the NA penalty box by the on-duty EMT. And this is a tournament, of course, but manifestly still preseason hockey. And obviously the one thing you don't want to see in any preseason game is anybody miss any length of time for any reason. And so we'll be thinking good thoughts for Jake Fritz, who took some time being attended to and eventually sat up and was helped off the ice very slowly. Back to action now as Jackson Narcus is forced to make a save on Ed Shearer from in tight. Final 3:15 of second period play. North Allegheny trying to get out of the second period and into the ice cut break with the somewhat comfortable lead without any further damage done to their roster. Bradley to Moran in the corner. Slips it back to Shearer. Shearer harassed by Duran. And Duran gets the better of him there as this will be played up the boards by Schreier. Drodos couldn't take the outlet pass. Schreier chips it into North Allegheny territory. Duran temporarily losing his stick as Patterson gives it up to the Tigers. Chance now for NA. Here's Kasunich trying to go to Odie. Odie too well covered by Cam Kisty. Penn Trafford trying to counterattack late in the period here. Duran is dispossessed by Murphy. Up to Odie. Odie stood up in front of the NA bench. Trailing the play Lokiato. Lokiato forcing the stomach save from Narcus. Outlet pass to Drodos. Drodos one-on-one with Logan. His shot blocked, and he is taken down hard as this save is made by Junker, and Junker will cover the rebound as Cam Kisty gives Lokiato the what for. Jake Fritz, meanwhile, back on the North Allegheny bench talking with Mike Bagnato as this faceoff comes to Junker's right. Warriors win it. Rylan Kisty to the corner. He's knocked down by Justin High. NA really picking up the physical play here as time ticks away in the middle frame. To center it comes for Rylan Kisty. Mitchell emerges from the scrap with that puck for North Allegheny. He's taken off the puck by Cam Kisty. Zierski threw it behind Ferracio. High over skating that puck. Warriors back to center. Here's Zierski. Ferguson is onside. Zierski snaps it wide of goal. Rylan Kisty through a crowd. Junker sliding over to make that save. Out in front it comes. It's thrown behind Zierski, and the Tigers come through center in transition. High from the half wall to Lamarck. Lamarck's snapshot. That was blocked. Final minute of play in the second period. Delayed offside on North Allegheny as they complete their line change. And finally, time runs out. The delayed offside becomes offside proper, and this faceoff will come all the way back into North Allegheny territory. 48 ticks to talk in period 2. Desai, near side for Shearer. Leonard behind his own cage. Desai for Shearer again. Shearer is dumped by Leonard. Moran with 25 seconds left. Warriors get it through center. Bradley hurrying back. Lamarck around the boards, turned it over to Penn Trafford. Drodos couldn't hang on. Moran, one more chance for NA possibly. Shearer from a bad angle, puts it wide. 3 seconds left for Lamarck. His shot blocked and out of play, so we'll drop the puck one more time in Warriors ice. Cam Junker not going to come off here for the extra man for this face-off. And so we will cut the ice at the Ice Castle with the North Allegheny Tigers leading the Penn Trafford Warriors by a 3-0 score. Matt Popchock here for PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV, presented by Solyco Advisors. We've got an ice cut and we've got third period preseason action for you coming up in a bit.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
And it comes back to Lucas Blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup Playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show. Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Are you ready to take your game?
Last season, and credited with the game-winning goal in the subsequent playoff round against Norwin. Oh, one-timer by Drodos. What a save there. But players had to get varsity time and prove themselves as the Tigers score. Ravi Desai. Oh, the slings and arrows through a crowd. That's blocked by Costa. And Costa sends it up ahead to Gianni Locchiato. Locchiato shorthanded. Nuzzles that nylon for North Allegheny. And Moran comes up with a turnover. Lead pass to Bieneman. Bieneman off wing. Bieneman on goal. Junker the save. Oh, it's sitting on the goal line and it's swept out of there. It's over Chartiers Valley and Bethel Park. North Allegheny trying to make it 2 out of 3 as this puck is fired on Narcus by Kasunich. Drodo's unhappy with himself as he sits down, and he is in some discomfort for some reason early in the second period as this puck is deflected wide. Catello, a product of the Armstrong Arrows AA travel hockey program. Penalty coming up on the Warriors. Zone chip in to the point for Moran. Down the middle to Kasunich. Kasunich on goal, and Narcus got a piece of that, I believe. They're doing a good job collapsing in front of their netminder. That's knocked aside by Narcus, and Narcus will cover for a face-off as he is contacted up high. And chance now for Desai. Desai to the goal. Desai draws the penalty. Will it be just a penalty or a penalty shot? It will be a penalty shot for Ravi Desai to the goal. No goal. He tried to tuck it in behind Narcus, and Narcus got a piece with his stick. Shearer will fire that puck wide as it comes back out in front, right to Bradley. Bradley through a crowd. He shoots. He scores. One-on-one with Logan. His shot blocked, and he is taken down hard as this save is made by Junker, and Junker will cover the rebound as Cam Kisty gives Loki Otto the what for.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
And it comes back to Lucas blows. Hey, rookie, welcome to the show, the Penguins Cup Championship show, the Penguins Cup Playoff show, and the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars putting on a show.
Tell the boys and girls I just don't care.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Last season, and credited with the game-winning goal in the subsequent playoff round against Norwin. Oh, one-timer by Drodos. What a save there. But players had to get varsity time and prove themselves as the Tigers score. Ravi Desai. Oh, the slings and arrows through a crowd. That's blocked by Costa. And Costa sends it up ahead to Gianni Locchiato. Locchiato shorthanded, nuzzles that nylon for North Allegheny. And Moran comes up with a turnover. Lead pass to Bieneman. Bieneman off wing. Bieneman on goal. Junker the save. Oh, it's sitting on the goal line and it's swept out of there. Over Chartiers Valley and Bethel Park. North Allegheny trying to make it 2 out of 3 as this puck is fired on Narcus by Kasunich. Drodos unhappy with himself as he sits down, and he is in some discomfort for some reason early in the second period as this puck is deflected wide. Catello. Catello, a product of the Armstrong Arrows AA travel hockey program. Penalty coming up on the Warriors. Zone chip in to the point for Moran. Down the middle to Kasunich. Kasunich on goal, and Narcus got a piece of that, I believe. Doing a good job collapsing in front of their netminder. That's knocked aside by Narcus, and Narcus will cover for a face-off as he is contacted up high. And chance now for Desai. Desai to the goal. Desai draws the penalty. Will it be just a penalty or a penalty shot? It will be a penalty shot for Ravi Desai to the goal. No goal. He tried to tuck it in behind Narcus, and Narcus got a piece with his stick. Shearer will fire that puck wide as it comes back out in front, right to Bradley. Bradley through a crowd. He shoots. He scores. One-on-one with Logan. His shot blocked, and he is taken down hard as this save is made by Junker, and Junker will cover the rebound as Cam Kisti gives Locchiato the what for.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade.
Special teams can decide a close hockey game. The advisors at Soleco Capital are a special team. Soleco advisors are leveraged by Soleco Capital to help you take control of the game. They deliver practical solutions to the financial challenges faced by late-stage startup and growth companies. If your brand new business is booming and you're ready to expand, Soleco Capital can give you the support you need to succeed. Visit them on the web at solecocapital.com to learn more, and be sure to follow them on LinkedIn. Matt Popchock back here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon trackside rink on this freshly cut ice. PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. This special preseason triple header presented by Soleco Advisors has one more regulation period left. And it's trite to say that Penn Trafford needs to win the third period, but the fact of the matter is, if the Warriors do in fact outscore NA in this third period, they advance to the knockout round regardless of the outcome here tonight. North Allegheny with 1 win, 1 loss in Group C. Penn Trafford with 2 victories as this puck is out of play. Ravi Desai scoring for NA in period 1, followed by a shorthanded goal courtesy of Gianni Locchiato, his second of the preseason, and Adam Bradley scoring a preseason goal for the first time in 2024, the only goal of the second period after Desai was denied on a penalty shot by Penn Trafford's Jackson Narkis. And Desai to flex this puck up into the protective netting, not happy with himself about that one. And so we'll face it off in neutral ice. And by the way, one thing we love to see, regardless of how this third period shakes out, is Jake Fritz. He's over on the NA bench, and he was taking the third period warm-up skate. So Fritz evidently will appear for the Tigers at some point, despite a bad-looking injury late in that second period. Drodos, the top gun for Penn Trafford, playing that puck at center ice. It's sent in around the boards. Caden Durant anticipating. Chips it to the corner. Lamarck sending it up the dasher. And Cam Kisti will backpedal and send it on to center. Locchiato backpedaling. Kasunic in the corner. He's rocked up high by Cam Kisti. Now the Tigers really threw their weight around in that second period. Penn Trafford trying to give it back a little bit early in the third. Bradley has to play this puck for the Tigers. OT, chased by Ferracio. Between the circles, Locchiato wide of goal. Locchiato on the follow-up. That one off a Penn Trafford body. And the Warriors have it at their own blue line. A misplay there by Ferracio. Cleaned up by Patterson. Ferracio gets it deep. Logan for Murphy. Turned over to the Warriors. Junker sweeps it out of the goal crease. Patterson, right point, fan on the attempted shot. Zierski unable to put it on net from that angle. Shearer flying down that left wing, sends it to the corner. M for Shearer. Castillo. Ducks around a check from one of the Warriors. That's Zierski. Logan with it at left point, above the crossbar and off the glass. Shearer up top for Murphy. Around the boards it comes. Good cycle here by the Tigers early in the third period. Castillo ridden off the puck by Zierski. Castillo supported by M. Penn Trafford still bottled up in its own zone as Narkis makes a standing save on that shot by Murphy. Hard hit on Castillo. He keeps his feet as the puck comes around near side for Justin High. North Allegheny able to complete a line change behind the play, and they still have this puck as Ferguson tries to tie up high along the half wall. Pasquale Sends it around the boards. Cut off by the new goaltender for the Penn Trafford Warriors, Tyler Funk. Funk, the exciting sophomore, 27 saves in that shootout win against Chartiers Valley last week. A .902 save percentage in his first 2 career playoff games last year before running into that Thomas Jefferson buzzsaw. And once again, he was absolutely out of his mind in that historic quarterfinal win over the state champs from South Fayette. Icing on NA. Funk, one of 7 sophomores on the preseason roster for the Warriors. Both these teams with robust senior classes, for that matter. Penn Trafford 9 unofficially, North Allegheny 8, heading into the 24-25 campaign. Catello dumped in front of his own bench as play continues. Bieneman trying to get it out in front to Kisti. Now Bieneman is taken down, and the Warriors bench wants a penalty. They're going to get one as Funk hurries off for the extra skater. Lamarck touches the puck, and so Penn Trafford will go to the man advantage with 12:41 left in regulation. Lamarck gives up possession to the Warriors. Duran up top to Kisti. Kisti through a crowd, and the donut has disappeared. Cam Kisti with the power play goal for Penn Trafford, and the Warriors have a pulse with 12:28 remaining. And Penn Trafford really with more than a pulse. Again, if the Warriors outscore the Tigers in this third period, it is they who advance to tomorrow's knockout stage. Junker covering. Around the boards to Oti. And it's set up the near side to Owen Logan. Caden Duran crossing the North Allegheny line. Logan leaves it for Murphy. Murphy gets knocked down by Duran. Penn Trafford has some hop now after that power play goal as it comes cross ice for Lokiato. Mason Driscoll, the junior forward, on the ice for the first time tonight with a good keep there at the left side. Turnaround shot by Drodos. That was blocked by Murphy from right out in front. Lokiato trying to go to Odi. Odi taking off that puck by Patterson. Costa intercepting the outlet pass. Costa for Lokiato. Lokiato slips it. Shot save made by Tyler Funk on Topher Moran. Zierski against Castillo in the face-off circle. Castillo wins it for NA. Im behind the net for Castillo. Castillo met by Kisti. Alex Costa's shot is blocked out of play. And the face-off will come to Tyler Funk's right. Castillo against Zierski. This face-off won by the Warriors, and they play it off the North Allegheny bench. Lead pass intended for M is intercepted by Ferracio and sent into NA territory, icing on Penn Trafford. Castillo against Zierski once again in the opposite face-off circle. North Allegheny controls this puck. Shot wide of goal by Bradley, who has the most recent North Allegheny score. Around the boards it comes, too far for Ferracio. Tigers keep it inside the offensive zone. It slipped to Lamarck. Lamarck forces the blocker save from Funk. Castillo keeping that in off his skate. Zierski at center red. Rylan Kisty left wing side. Into Cam Junker's glove, and Junker will hang on. Duran against Mitchell. Penn Trafford controls this offensive zone draw. Drew Hall ridden off that puck effectively by Mitchell. No, that's Jake Fritz with that body check. Fritz back out there for Andrew Cease as Funk just barely hangs on to that shot, and that was taken by Joey Mitchell. Mitchell, one of 5 different goal scorers for NA in their round-robin win over Chartiers Valley. Hall at center for Penn Trafford. Logan defensively for North Allegheny. Beyond Mitchell. And right to Gavin Patterson. Drotos from the corner. Drew Hall. Crisscrossing with Drotos. Hall has this puck now as he's hit from behind by Logan. Durant trying to go out in front. Patterson at the right point. Fritz from his own corner. Trying to play it through a sea of humanity there, and the Warriors keep it inside the NA line. And an inadvertent whistle brings a halt to things with 9:13 left in regulation. Oh, last minute relocation of this face-off. It's controlled by Kisty and sent to the far corner. Pasquale hustling to get there. Catello behind the net. Bieneman shouldered off that puck by Costa. Desai from the boards. Shearer chasing this puck to the corner. Pushes Cam Kisty aside. Desai trying to get open out in front as the Tigers are under duress here in the Penn Trafford zone. Played off the hand by Bieneman. Moran at center across the attacking line. Slips it to Desai. Desai between the circles. He shoots. He scores. Thank you, sir. May I have another? And the Tigers, midway through the third period, get that goal back, and that's big. Ravi Desai. Redemption for the missed penalty shot. And his second goal restores the 3-goal lead for North Allegheny. Over the attacking line comes Kucinich. Bradley near side for Lamarck. Lokiato, who has a goal in this game. For Kucinich. That play broken up by the Warriors. Drodos from the officials' crease. Around the boards. Cut off by Junker. Lokiato. Up ahead now to Odie. Odie, right wing side. Trying to center for Kucinich. That pass was behind him. Lamarck, left point. Lokiato down the middle. In on Tyler Funk. And the sophomore hangs on. Five different goaltenders, as we said earlier, deployed by the Varsity Warriors in 2023, 2024, and looking at one of them right now, Tyler Funk, the playoff hero for last year's Cinderella Warriors. Kisty, Cam Kisty, the alternate captain, playing this puck behind his netminder. Kisty with just 1 point in his first two preseason games as Logan reverses to play for NA. Almost half his points Kisty's last season came on special teams, 6 out of 14 to be exact. And he has a big power play goal in this third period, but North Allegheny with an important answer from Ravi Desai, even strength just not long ago. Zierski through the middle. Ferguson, poke checked. Up top by Mitchell. Here comes High over the blue line for North Allegheny. Around Ryland Kisty. Justin High from an angle. It bounces in front and just wide of Funk. My goodness. Final 6:20 of regulation. It's like watching the UEFA Champions League. One team trying to win on aggregate and survive the odd tiebreaker scenario here as the Tigers lead 4-1. Lamarck shoved by Ferguson. Some 2-on-2 crime as Lamarck got rid of that puck. Moran from the corner, trying to go out in front to Shearer. Shearer sandwiched immediately. Funk makes a save from in tight on Desai, who is on hat trick watch as the Warriors ice this puck with 5.5 remaining. Brian Zagorak making a line change before this faceoff in his team zone. Andrew Cease getting some fresh guys out there for the Tigers as well. Lokiato against Duran at the dot. Murphy will get to it for North Allegheny. Lokiato behind the net. Lokiato hounded by Patterson. Dogged determination on the back check by Patterson, but Logan has this puck for NA and snaps it with velocity into the glove hand of Funk. Face off to Funk's right, controlled by the Tigers. Murphy around the boards. Patterson and Castillo collide. Tigers operating along the boards this time. Justin High is pushed around by Durant. Slap shot by Murphy. Not sure if that got through. It's out in front. Penn Trafford pushes it away. Turnaround try, that went wide of goal. A noble effort there by Mitchell as the Warriors counterattack. Drew Hull on goal, and Junker makes a big save there and holds on for the faceoff. Now, earlier tonight, in other round-robin action, Mount Lebanon defeating North Catholic 6-2. Franklin Regional blanking Neshannock 5-0. Shaler defeating Latrobe 5-2, and Central Catholic in a tight one, beating Cannon McMillan 3-2 to win their group. Here it is North Allegheny 4, Penn Trafford 1, as the Tigers are trying to win the tiebreaker and advance to the knockout stage of this 2024 St. Margaret Fall Face Off. And that knockout stage begins tomorrow night, just after 5 o'clock on TenbandTV. Kasunich has Lokiato trailing the play in the corner for Oti. Centering pass for Kasunich. Kasunich! Burial! And that might just about do it. The Pittsburgh Iceman trying to put this thing on ice for the Tigers, who lead at 5-1 with 4:06 remaining. Kasunich's first goal of the preseason. So Brian Zagorak playing musical goalies, as coaches are wont to do normally in the preseason. Switching out Jackson Narkis for Tyler Funk after the ice cut, and Funk, last spring's conquering hero, has been nicked for 2 here in the third period. And North Allegheny seems to be on its way as Desai sends that puck down low. Shearer. Up it comes to Pasquale. Chance the other way for Drodos. Drodos to the goal. He finds metal, but not mesh. Oh, that close to one of the leading goal scorers in this tournament, getting on the sheet for Penn Trafford late here. One more time, and this time Drodos hits the far post. Couldn't make that up. Collision inside the Penn Trafford blue line. Puck comes free near side to Duran. Drodos catches up to that dump in and tries to center for Duran, but it's cut out by Logan. Oti in the far corner. Turnaround shot by Lokiato, and Funk just hangs on to make that save with time ticking away in regulation. Face-off coming up to Funk's left. High against Zierski. The Tigers push it behind the net. Backhanded by Zierski. Near side. Mitchell taking over for NA. It bounces right on Tyler Funk, and he has to pin that up against his leg pad and freeze it for another face-off. Logan off the draw. That's played by a high stick. Or is it? Officials disagree. Ferracio. Overtaken at center. NA just trying to bottle up Penn Trafford as best it can for this final minute 45. At center it comes to Mitchell. Tigers make a quick line change. Near side Ferguson. It bounds off his skate, right to Travis Lamarck. Lamarck plays it around the official and back to the Penn Trafford line. This puck coming to the left of Cam Junker. Bradley up to Lokiato. Lokiato to Kucinich at center. Kucinich onside, trying to slip it to OT, but that pass behind him. As we hit the final minute of third period play, Kisti checked hard into the near boards by Locchiato. Lamarck reverses the play to Bradley. Bradley gains the red line, sends it in. Patterson from behind his own net. Off one of his own teammates. And Desai and one of the Warriors push and shove. That's Drodos getting into it with the NA forward. Desai with a pair of goals in this game tonight. And an important marker in this third period to keep NA in the driver's seat as far as advancing in this tournament is concerned. 10 seconds left. Lamarck and his defensive partner Murphy playing pitch and catch. 5 seconds remaining, no icing. That's it, and that's all. The North Allegheny Tigers hold serve as coaches Cease and Bagnotto shake hands, and Cam Junker gets hockey hugs from the men in black and yellow. North Allegheny takes this preseason contest over the Penn Trafford Warriors. A 3A versus 2A round-robin showdown. Your final score, North Allegheny 5, Penn Trafford 1. Thank you, Todd and Kennedy Kazarowski. Thank you, Dylan Offerman, and thank you for watching and listening. We will see you tomorrow night back here at the Ice Castle for the St. Margaret Fall Face Off quarterfinal round at 5 o'clock on TenbandTV. Until then, I am Matt Popchock, and that's all she wrote from Castle Shannon here at the Ice Castle. It is PIHL Hockey Night Live, special preseason coverage of the 2024 St. Margaret Fall Face Off on TenbandTV, presented by Solico Advisors. Last season, and credited with the game-winning goal in the subsequent playoff round against Norwin. Oh, one-timer by Drodos. What a save there. But players had to get varsity time and prove themselves as the Tigers score. Ravi Desai. Oh, the slings and arrows through a crowd. That's blocked by Costa. And Costa sends it up ahead to Gianni Locchiato. Locchiato shorthanded, nuzzles that nylon for North Allegheny. And Moran comes up with a turnover. Lead pass to Bieneman. Bieneman off wing. Bieneman on goal. Junker the save. Oh, it's sitting on the goal line and it's swept out of there. It's over Chartiers Valley and Bethel Park. North Allegheny trying to make it 2 out of 3 as this puck is fired on Narcus by Kucinich. Drodos unhappy with himself as he sits down, and he is in some discomfort for some reason early in the second period as this puck is deflected wide. Catello, a product of the Armstrong Arrows AA travel hockey program. Penalty coming up on the Warriors. Zone chip in to the point for Moran. Down the middle to Kucinich. Kucinich on goal, and Narcus got a piece of that, I believe. Doing a good job collapsing in front of their netminder. That's knocked aside by Narcus, and Narcus will cover for a face-off as he is contacted up high. And chance now for Desai. Desai to the goal. Desai draws the penalty. Will it be just a penalty or a penalty shot? It will be a penalty shot for Ravi Desai to the goal. No goal. He tried to tuck it in behind Narcus, and Narcus got a piece with his stick. Shearer will fire that puck wide as it comes back out in front, right to Bradley. Bradley through a crowd. He shoots. He scores. One-on-one with Logan. His shot blocked, and he is taken down hard as this save is made by Junker, and Junker will cover the rebound as Cam Kisti gives Locchiato the what for. Gives up possession to the Warriors. Duran up top to Kisty. Kisty through a crowd, and the donut has disappeared. Cam Kisty. Costa intercepting the outlet pass. Costa for Lokiato. Lokiato slips it. Shot save made by Tyler Funk. Drew Hall ridden off that puck effectively by Mitchell. No, that's Jake Fritz with that body check. Fritz back out there for Rangers sees Funk just barely hangs on across the attacking line. Slips it to Desai. Desai between the circles. He shoots. He scores. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Lamarck, left point. Lokiato down the middle. In on Tyler Funk. And the sophomore hangs on over the blue line for North Allegheny. Around Ryland Kisty. Justin High from an angle. It bounces in front and just wide of Funk. A noble effort there by Mitchell as the Warriors counterattack. Drew Hall on goal, and Junker makes a big save there. OT. Centering pass for Kasunic. Kasunic! Burial! And that might just about do it. Shearer. Up it comes to Pasquale. Chance the other way for Drodos. Drodos to the goal. He finds Metal, but not mesh. One of the leading goal scorers in this tournament getting on the sheet for Penn Trafford late here. One more time, and this time Drodos hits the far post. OT in the far corner. Turnaround shot by Lokiato, and Funk just hangs on to make that save. Over the Penn Trafford Warriors. A 3A versus 2A round-robin showdown. Your final score, North Allegheny 5, Penn Trafford 1. Thank you. Last season, and credited with the game-winning goal in the subsequent play round against Norwin. Oh, one-timer by Drodos. What a save there. Players had to get varsity time and prove themselves as the Tigers score. Ravi Desai. Oh, the slings and arrows through a crowd. That's blocked by Costa. And Costa sends it up ahead to Gianni Lokiato. Lokiato shorthanded. Nuzzles that nylon for North Allegheny. And Moran comes up with a turnover. Lead pass to Bieneman. Bieneman off wing. Bieneman on goal. Junker the save. Oh, it's sitting on the goal line, and it's swept out of there. Over Chartiers Valley and Bethel Park. North Allegheny trying to make it 2 out of 3 as this puck is fired on Narcus by Kasunic. Drodos unhappy with himself as he sits down, and he is in some discomfort for some reason early in the second period as this puck is deflected wide. Catello. Catello, a product of the Armstrong Arrows AA travel hockey program. Penalty coming up on the Warriors. Zone chip in to the point for Moran. Down the middle to Kasunic. Kasunic on goal, and Narcus got a piece of that, I believe. Doing a good job collapsing in front of their netminder. That's knocked aside by Narcus, and Narcus will cover for a face-off as he is contacted up high. And chance now for Desai. Desai to the goal. Desai draws the penalty. Will it be just a penalty or a penalty shot? It will be a penalty shot for Ravi Desai to the goal. No goal. He tried to tuck it in behind Narcus, and Narcus got a piece with his stick. Shearer will fire that puck wide as it comes back out in front, right to Bradley. Bradley through a crowd. He shoots. He scores. One-on-one with Logan. His shot blocked, and he is taken down hard as this save is made by Junker, and Junker will cover the rebound as Cam Kisty gives Lokiato the what for. Gives up possession to the Warriors. Duran up top to Kisty. Kisty through a crowd, and the donut has disappeared. Cam Kisty. Costa intercepting the outlet pass. Costa for Locchiato. Locchiato slips it. Shot save made by Tyler Funk. Drew Hall ridden off that puck effectively by Mitchell. No, that's Jake Fritz with that body check. Fritz back out there for Andrew Cease as Funk just barely hangs on across the attacking line. Slips it to Desai. Desai between the circles. He shoots. He scores. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Lamarck, left point. Locchiato down the middle. In on Tyler Funk. And the sophomore hangs on over the blue line for North Allegheny. Around Ryland Kisty. Justin High from an angle. It bounces in front and just wide of Funk. Mike. A noble effort there by Mitchell as the Warriors counterattack. Drew Hall on goal, and Junker makes a big save there. OT. Centering pass for Kasunic. Kasunic! Burial! And that might just about do it. Shearer. Up it comes to Pasquale. Chance the other way for Drodos. Drodos to the goal. He finds Meadow, but not Mesh. One of the leading goal scorers in this tournament getting on the sheet for Penn Trafford late here. One more time, and this time Drodos hits the far post. OT in the far corner. Turnaround shot by Locchiato, and Funk just hangs on to make that save. Over the Penn Trafford Warriors. A 3A versus 2A round-robin showdown. Your final score, North Allegheny 5, Penn Trafford 1. Thank you.